To get an idea of what's happening here, it's probably a good idea to make a little table to trace on like this. So we're keeping track of num1, num2, and num3. We may not even need to keep track of num3 because num3 is never going to change. There's nothing in this while loop to change the value of num3, but let's just put it in the table anyway. And one other thing here is that num3 is strictly greater than num2, which is itself strictly greater than 0. So num1 starts from 0. And let's just pick some random, these are just numbers I'm making up completely off the top of my head numbers. So 2, and let's make this 5. Okay, and of course this matches the conditionals. 5 is greater than 2, 2 is greater than 0. So let's trace, and by doing a trace here, we should be able to eliminate most, if not, and probably 4 of these. So let's see how we do. So start with the while loop. Is num2 less than num3? In other words, is 2 less than 5? Of course it is. So num increments by a value of num2. So num1 becomes 2. Num2 is incremented by 1. Clearly num3 it just will stay as 5 all the way down this list. And then is num2 less than num3? Well, 1 is less than 5, so that is true. Num1 is incremented by num2, so that is going to become, sorry, this should be 3. That became 1. I meant to increment by 1, not just write 1. So that should have been 3. Then num1 is incremented by num2, so num1 becomes num1 plus 3, which that's going to give me 5. Then num2 increments by 1 and becomes 4. And num3, again, that's staying as it stays as 5. Then is num2 less than num3? Yes, it is, because 4 is less than 5. Num1 is incremented by num2. So num1 is going to become 5 plus 4, which is 9. And num2 is incremented by 1. So that becomes 5. Then is num2 less than num3? No, it's not anymore. So that boolean is now false. We don't enter the while loop again. Let's take stock of what we have. So the product of num2 and num3. Well, what's the product of num2 and num3? The product of num2 and num3 would be 2 times 5, which is 10. That's not, we're looking for 9. So that one we can rule out. The product of num2 and num3 minus 1. Num3 minus 1 would be 4. And 2 times 4, that's going to give us 8. We can rule that one out. We're looking for 9. The sum of num2 and num3, that's 2 plus 5, which that's 7. Again, incorrect. The sum of all integers from num2 to num3 inclusive. So that would mean 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, which that's larger than 9, so that doesn't look good. And last of all, hopefully this is the correct one, the sum of all integers from num2 to num3 minus 1 inclusive. So that would be 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 4 is 9, because these three numbers represent the sum of num2 to num3 minus 1 inclusive. That's exactly what we want. Correct answer is E.